Welcome to Bloop Labs. What would happen if you kept the legendary deep sea beast, Bloop, as a pet in real life? In the first week, it appeared to be a harmless little creature. You placed it in the 100-gallon glass aquarium in the living room, and it resembled a giant, grotesque tadpole with a gaping maw. At first, you only needed to feed it some shredded fish meat, but Bloop's growth rate completely defied the biological norms of Earth. By the 10th day, it had grown to 2 meters in length. The aquarium's filtration system had completely collapsed, and fine cracks began to appear along the inner surface of the glass. It no longer accepted chopped meat, instead demanding that you toss in whole salmon every day. As you approached the tank, you could feel low-frequency vibrations resonating through the water. Hassle and insistence, "I am hungry." By the 3rd week, the aquarium shattered completely with a sharp crack. You had no choice but to place it in the bathtub first, and then transfer it to the outdoor swimming pool in the backyard once daylight broke. But this was absolutely the beginning of a disaster. Bloop's body length now exceeded 7 meters, equivalent to that of an adult orca. The cost of raising it began to skyrocket. You cleared out all the frozen seafood in the supermarket. By the 2nd month, the water in the backyard pool was overflowing. Daily, Bloop's massive body would heave and roll with every turn. Its gaze no longer held the look of appet, but was instead filled with yearning for vaster waters. You realized that if you kept it confined here any longer, it would not only burst the pool, but devour the entire neighborhood. You have no choice. You must send it away. This is absolutely the craziest logistics operation of your life. You've rented a heavy-duty crane and an extended flatbed truck, intending to transport it right into the ocean. Fortunately, everything went smoothly. Bloop successfully entered the ocean. Before it departed, I installed a GPS device on it. You thought this was the end, but in reality, it is merely the beginning of its domination of Earth. The screen displays a GPS signal moving rapidly across a global map. One can easily imagine that in the ocean it has no natural predators. A few months later, Bloop's skin had faded, and its body had grown to the size of 2 whales. Sharks had become its favorite prey. Its mouth is now capable of swallowing an entire adult shark whole. 6 months passed. Driven by curiosity, you rented a helicopter and, guided by GPS, set out to find the Bloop. You found it, or rather, it seemed to recognize you, calling out joyfully, "It is too big now. We don't dare get too close to it. When you leave, it swims after you." Your little pet is now not only the most colossal monster in existence, but also the absolute, unshakable apex predator of this blue planet. It has completely taken over the oceans, and all you can do is pray that it never takes an interest in the land.